up, Virgo? This is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys are new to my channel, on this channel I combine tarot, universal law of assumption, manifesting and consciousness with the tarot, and channeling to look into your situation with a specific person, the person on your mind, and actually help you to shift your focus and manifest differently should you wish to, or shift a dynamic or tweak it. So if that is your bag, you can stick with me. I've also got a course all on manifesting 101. What is manifesting? Because we're doing it anyway. Conscious and deliberate manifesting to get you into your highest self-concept and manifest what you prefer with effort, without effort, in the knowing from the God state, and how that would apply also to your specific person or to anyone in your personal reality. And I take you through the full embodiment. So you can check out that course. It's linked in the description box of my video should you want to. Let's get into it, Virgo. We're going to do the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? And a projected potential. I say potential because my tarot check-ins are check-in points into one version of you and your specific person that you, Virgo, have manifested, selected out of the infinite that are available right now in this exact moment. Creation is finished. All potentials, everything exists now. Everything exists all at once. Everyone is you pushed out. If you want something, your desires are meant for you. You can have any version of anyone or anyone that you want. So if you'd like to manifest this differently, it just requires a shift in your state of being, your state of consciousness, the version of Virgo that you're being, and a reselection through dominant thoughts and assumption and awareness, okay? So the person on your mind, Virgo, 10 of Cups. Happily ever after, family. There's been issues with the Six of Pentacles in reverse with like support, also financially. There could be some issues to do with like being able to support financially, like one person might be investing more than the other, and there might be, you know, an issue with re-establishing reciprocity in that department. There also might be family members that are like draining finances. I mean, like extended family. I'm not talking about third parties, because we've got a King of Pentacles, Virgo. So earth sign energy, could be dealing with another earth sign, but this is loyalty and stability, okay? We've got passion, chemistry, nice. And then we've got Nine of Pentacles. I don't think this is about being single versus committed. I think this is someone that is very loyal, very stable. I think there's issues here now about like career. I'm feeling stable. And there could also be, Ace of Wands doesn't always just have to be about passion and chemistry between the two of you. This could be about new business ideas. This could be about like taking initiative in that department. Let me have a look. See? Star card. Beautiful. So definitely also like this is renewal energy, inspiration, but also, which also might be invigorating things between the two of you. You know what I'm saying? But the Star card would also be like healing if there's been an issue here to do with like supporting one another, or like if finances have been affecting the 10 of Cups. I trust what I see when I'm channeling, and usually it comes out exactly like that. There's a Tower card. Great. I don't see that as a bad tower at all. I mean, it maybe in the recent perceived past you've had some beef with one another around this issue to do with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, questioning like, is this equal give and take? You know, is there support had within the connection? The Tower card I'm also getting is like actually quite a positive change. It could be a complete restructure when it comes to finances, or nice surprises, like something that has been hoped for coming together that's creating big change. Because the Tower's not always a shitty card, you know, guys. Let's have a look. See, the Lovers card's in the reverse. So the problem has been, at least in the recent perceived past, what's not working must go is issues to do with self-worth, self-love, and I think that's coming down to feeling confident financially, and it's challenged, you know, the dynamic between the two of you. We've got Six of Swords in the reverse. So even if you've had some kind of a tower between the two of you, this person's not like willing to leave you behind or anything. I think that this person is wanting to reinvigorate things, and actually something might be coming through externally that's helping. You know, I feel like if there's been explosive energy around career, around mutual give and take, then that's probably affected self-confidence in some kind of a way. Like the Lovers card is like questioning self-worth. And the Six of Swords in the reverse is about working through that, I would say, or not wanting you to go, and not wanting to leave the connection. Let's have a look. Yeah, because there's a Hanged Man and it's in the reverse. So like coming unstuck. I mean, some of you, there's been some travel for work and career, and that might sometimes, you know, create some disconnect. Let's have a look at this Ace of Wands. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. I told you guys, there's a new idea or there's a new inspiration because work could have been a problem. Now the Tower card also, guys, like big changes. This person, it could be that this person is very focused on money and career and work, but there could have been a big tower or a big disruption, and that could have caused some massive issues, like a loss of work or a loss of career. But now it seems to be like there's something new coming through. Or the focus on the career and then issues to do with that has caused like this feeling like the connection, there's efforts not being put into the connection. They're intertwined is what I'm getting, Virgo. You know what I mean? So let me have a look at the Justice card in the reverse. It's caused an imbalance between the two of you. Justice card also could be legal matters, contracts, okay? Finances. This person, you know, it could be that a lot's been caught up in feeling a little like things are not very fair. Not fair between the two of you in terms of like the input, and not fair in terms of some things that have happened outside of the connection, like money tied up career-wise or a loss of job or something like that. So let me see, what else do we have for the Lovers card in the reverse? I want to know, and then I'm going to get on to you. Yeah, Nine of Cups. So there's a wanting to fulfill wishes with you, and also I think reinstill pleasure and joy and fun and passion, okay guys, and come unstuck because there's been a lot of insecurity, Four of Pentacles, around literally pentacles. There also could be, you know, some fears of not being enough, some fears of like too much loss and not being, you know, able to deliver. But this person, this is like, I don't like to use the cards as fortune telling tools, guys. My channel is so different. I'm probably the only tarot reader that does this. So sorry if you're not used to it, but this is like in a future position traditionally, or I would say in the present, because future is future, like you can change in a moment, but it looks like this person's looking more confident in this moment, in this check-in financially. But before, what I'm getting is with this Four of Pentacles in the reverse, a lot of insecurities, definitely they don't want to let you go. Fear maybe that you're going to leave, Eight of Cups, because of like this not feeling very adequate. That could have caused a row or some kind of a dynamic in the recent perceived past between the two of you. Now you can tweak this any way you like anyhow, guys. Like it's not fixed. I mean, you can say we never fight. I mean, the money stuff looks good. The reinvigorating of passion looks good. The fun and pleasure looks good. If you want this person to, I don't know, if you doubt sometimes that this person is supportive enough or whatever it is, you just need to be like, no, they're so supportive. They're so, you're going to filter from that state, that identity, and they are going to feed, you're unconsciously anyway feeding them a script, and but behavior traits are becoming bigger and bigger if you focus. So focus on what you prefer. This is looking good anyway, guys, okay? So let's see, Nine of Cups, one on the Nine of Cups. Yeah, see, they want to reinstill pleasure and joy. It could sometimes get a little bit cold or disconnected between the two of you. Now we have passion, also passionate new ideas when there's been financial loss, okay? And then Four of Cups, see? And a feeling of disappointment, disappointing you, not being enough. And now we have an Ace of Swords. So there's some kind of, maybe even a contract. I don't even think this has to do with you, Virgo. You see, like a contract, an idea, a plan, and it's actually a wish fulfilled, and it's an improvement to your connection. Okay? So I really like that, Virgo. Doesn't have to be a reading for everyone, by the way, if it doesn't resonate. We've got Gemini energy, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra. Okay, how do you feel? Magician card. Virgo, Gemini energy. Well, you've manifested all of it, and that is manifestation, guys. So you might also be aware that they've been trying to manifest changes for themselves, okay? Also, by the way, that Eight of Cups might be this person walking away from some other career issue that was causing a lot of insecurity. So one, there could have been an insecurity that this person might tie a lot of their worth up in money and all this sort of stuff. There could have been a tower that could have caused them to feel not good enough. Then a bit of a dynamic where this person, you know, there's like coldness or a fear of rejection between the two of you. But this Eight of Cups might be about just disconnecting from something that was not working outside of your connection, like contract-wise, work-wise, or something like that. You know what I mean? Okay, Nine of Wands. So sometimes you might feel like this person puts a guard up, okay? And I think that the guard is coming from maybe the fear of loss, the fear around money. Four of Swords, you're still resting in there. The Seven of Wands, persisting. Also, yeah, the Tower card and all of that, if there's like actual beef, you know, and reactivity, the Seven of Wands can be kind of defensive energy. Maybe you feel that this person can kind of get a little bit that way, but I think that's coming down to them feeling pressured in terms of work and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, you've got Two of Swords, Virgo. See? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse from two different decks. So, all right, sometimes you feel a bit stuck and you're like, okay, look, you might be very aware that there's stuckness in terms of career and work, or there has been in what you've perceived, and that's the dynamic. You also might get, you know, frustrated. You might feel like the effort's not been put into the fun, the pleasure, the connection, etc., or fears in relation to like what you're building together. See, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, financial loss. So that could be a little bit of this. You could feel like this keeps things kind of stagnant, to put the effort into moving forward, like next phase in the connection. See, Ten of Cups in the reverse. It's affecting the Ten of Cups, like the happily ever after in your mind, Virgo. So again, just shift your perspective. So first of all, I don't think this is I don't like to say good or bad read. It's none of it matters. You can tweak whatever you want. But the Ten of Cups in reverse could be like feeling stuck about, you know, this can be about children. This is like, or, you know, house and home, happily ever after. Also just pleasure, like the ultimate fulfillment. You know, this person wants to come in with a new idea, a new passion, and definitely have fun with you. You sometimes doubt with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. I'm not saying that to seed the assumption, but the energy that's coming through is that you want that fulfillment. You want that happily ever after. There's literally kids in here as well on this card, right? That's traditionally the Ten of Cups, but there's fears here when it comes to career or loss, okay? See? And then a King of Pentacles in the reverse, which doesn't mean disloyalty. The King of Pentacles in the reverse in this respect, see, this person's now showing up. They've worked it out, okay? They are loyal to you, but I think the issue with this King of Pentacles, you might find that this person's over-obsessed with that, because King of Pentacles can be a couple of things. It could either be not adequate, or, you know, not there yet, like that they're not stable financially, or over-obsessed. That can be quite a materialistic king. It's the shadow of the King of Pentacles, you understand? And so maybe that affects the cups, because guess what else has come out? The Lovers card in the reverse. So as far as the energies, this is soul connection, but you kind of both mutually have this energy of like, it triggers like, am I good enough? Am I lovable? And so, like I said, there's external factors, it seems, at play, although circumstances and conditions only mean what you say, guys, for real. But like, you know, the energy in this momentary read, or what seems to have been building or perpetuating from your version, and thoughts and assumptions, and then their behaviors and the way that things have gone, is like, it could be sometimes feeling a little one-sided. Maybe you feel like you're putting in more effort, or you're aware that like there's all these stresses when it comes to career and money, and then, you know, that affects the love, and then you question, you know, you don't feel very loved. You both have it in the reverse, you know. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse, and they've got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You've got Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something about Pentacles, a lot about Pentacles, like fear, maybe like the foundation that you've built, waiting around to see that grow, and maybe this fear like it's not growing. And I said that there's some kind of a big change going on, it seems, where that's like taken care of. You know what I mean? Let's see what's fallen on the floor. Ace of Wands, guys, and passion reinvigorated. You've got an Ace of Cups right after that. And then what's flipped over? And then you've got Two of Cups, relationship, soul connection. So attraction, new love. This could also be about birth or a child, or this is just about reinvigorating the love and the passion. And this is soulmate energy. So I love that, okay? I don't think that, you know, I mean, look, like I said to you guys, whatever you focus on grows. So if you want to even more and more and more and more love, more passion, more this, whatever, or we're thriving, we never worry about money, because guys, pieces move around according to you, really. That's why circumstances don't matter, no matter what the reading would be. That's why third parties, etc. don't. Not that that's your reading, but I'm just saying it's like even in the money department, this is also manifested, you know. But like if you want to anymore, like no, we always have more than enough. They're always so confident and secure financially. Our relationship is so beautiful. If you want, you know, more affection and more of the love stuff and more of the passion, then you just say they can't keep their fucking hands off of me. Like we are so loved up. They're crazy about me. They're so affectionate about me. If you find yourself falling into doubt with this Ten of Cups about, you know, the future, you say, no, we're so on the same page. Put yourself in the end in the now, okay? Okay, Virgo, so let's get some cards on how this person's feeling in this moment. Okay, Paradise. See? Happiness and joy, honeymoon phase, enjoying each other, playfulness, enjoying each other, because there's some kind of a change. And guess what, guys? It's around grounding, stability and security, performance, growth and endurance. This has been the concern. But there is stability and there is growth and endurance, okay? Love it, all right? Okay, so we've got the snake, we've got new beginnings, and we've got, see, the snake, guys, this thing around something being unjust and unfair and disappointment is an enemy or something or a problem in the work. It's not, because it says competition and enemy or something like that. So there might have been some kind of a big that happened with work and career that really, because I said that this person finds something unfair, but it might have created between the two of you some hassles. And because this is not a snake, like this is not a cheating reading, guys, for real. Because right after that, I have the abundance, the money card. So can't make it up, okay? But it also says gratitude and bliss, manifest blessings. So something's shifted, even in the reading, okay? It confirms. So this is what I have for you, Virgo. And you can shift anything, like I said. So if it resonated for you, then that's great. That's awesome. Let me know in the comments. In essence, I hope it guided some of you. Also, you guys can check out my course, as I mentioned, Shifted. The link is in the description box of the video. And either way, I'm going to see you guys in 2 weeks' time. I'm sending you so much love.